Can I see you a moment? Stop.
What do you know about the conditionals? The conditional tense. What do you know about it? Okay. Yeah, sure. What do you know about the conditional?
I know three conditional.
Three conditionals. Okay, wonderful.
Second conditional,
And third conditional. Wonderful. Okay. Uh, can you tell us more about three, second, third? We're talking about three times. Is there anyone here? No one. My man, please come and sit there. No empty chair. Or you move this way and you come and sit here. Okay? Yeah. Come on.
about first conditional.
First conditional.
We talked about first conditional for something that could happen but didn't happen. For instance, when I say if I have money, I will buy a big house.
Okay?
We use it in the present and the consequence is the future.
Okay.
Because I don't have money now.
Okay.
Supposition.
Disposition. Okay. Good. Thank you. Who else? Who else want to come in with a conditional? Who else? Yes, madam.
I know that conditioner is always used with
Always use with if. Okay. Yes. Is there only information you have on the conditional? Okay. Who else want to pass with any information? You have your personal information on the condition before coming here. You have said, okay, let's talk. Today we don't talk of conditional and go back home. Are you not going to use the conditional outside in your English speaking? You will. It means you have resources before coming here. This is what I ask you to share with us. You want to share once more, okay, come on? Yes, come on, come on. They don't want to talk. So let's
know another conditional.
The second condition. The second condition of
something that is not real.
It's not real, okay?
Use present and the consequence is would. I would not say that.
Okay? So it's talking about cause and result, effects, okay? Good. And then the last one?
The last one is use the past. Past and the consequence is would have. If I had done my exercise, I would not have, got bad marks.
Okay, he's trying. That's good. Thank you. Thank you. He's trying, okay? He's willing to share. What about others? You want to keep it for yourself? Okay? You are taking in. Give it out. Do not come to consume all the time. Yes, tell my man.
I use conditional to express kind of wish, something we want to have that we can. For example, if I had a lot of money, I would have bought maybe cars or houses.
Okay, we are talking about wishes. Okay, good. What else? The context. I need to know more about the context. When exactly do we use the conditional? Yes, on that, you want to say something? Say it and be free. Say it. We are here to share. You want to come in again? Yes. Come on.
I think we use conditional about something which is not real. So I
Something that is not real.
Yes.
Okay. Unreal fact.
real fact.
Okay. Unreal fact, which is yes.
You use conditional in to talk about something which is supposed, okay, as a condition, okay, to achieve something.
Mm-hmm.
You can say, for example, if I wear you,
So where you
I will or I can do that something.
it's impossible. Possible fact. It's something that I'm waiting for. It's not coming. I know you do know have you do have this information, but maybe you are not so proud. You are not so bold to say it. Okay, let's read together. Mm. Are you able to read from here? It's okay. Okay, good. Someone should read for us. Yes.
Conditionals can be a troublesome grammar point for EFL learners. However, teachers should invest time in exploring this topic because conditionals allow us to express a wide variety of English language functions. To name a few, we can use conditionals to state facts, to give advice, to discuss and analyze future and past situations, and to talk about hypothetical situations. This month, we'll take a closer look at some of the ways conditional functions and how we can provide students meaningful and fun ways to practice using these grammatical forms. To begin, examine these conditional sentences and their functions. What do the sentences have in common? 1. If water reaches 212 degrees,
It's okay. Okay. So it's used to state facts, to give advice, to discuss and analyze future and past situations, and to talk about hypothetical situations. Okay, good. So now they are giving you some practical example for you to understand when they talk of hypothetical situations and facts and all those things for you to get it well. So if water reaches 212 degree Fahrenheit, what is 100 degrees Celsius? It boils if water reaches. You see here, we have it boils. What time is this? What tense is this? Present simple. Okay. And here also present simple. Okay. So when exactly should they use this kind of conditional? Fact. Okay. Good. If I were you, like said it, I wouldn't waste money buying junk food, giving advice. Okay. Should we pass the class if she studies and does her homework? If studies, she will. We have future, okay? And the present simple here. When exactly? Talking about the future.
You would have caught the bus. Would have caught. What is this tense? Would have caught. Yes, sir. Present perfect. Past conditional. Said past conditional. Yes, madam. Would have caught. If you take have caught, only have caught is present perfect. But now we have would have caught. Conditional present perfect. Say, conditional present perfect. It's a new tense. Uh-huh. Conditional present perfect. Okay. Okay. So make your research. So you would have caught the bus if you had woken up. What tense is it? Past perfect. Did we see the past perfect? Okay. Okay. So you see, you are getting the form of the conditional as well. Analyzing the past. Okay. The context here is analyzing the past. If Maria were president, she would pass more laws to protect the environment. You see the form. If Maria, instead of saying was, they say where. Uh-huh. Okay. The man is strongly against the was, not where. Okay. If Maria were president, she would pass. Would pass. What tense is it? Conditional. Conditional. Present conditional. You are not sure, man. Be bold. You are dynamic English speaker. What is going on? Conditional, present simple, present. Okay, raise your hand and speak, madam in the back. What is it? Uh-huh. Okay. Present conditional. Yes, sir. Present conditional. Okay. Good. We're gonna see right now. Okay. So here, talking about a hypothetical situation. Okay. This is where we use this kind of conditional. So you talk about first, second, and third conditional. We should understand, but we're gonna understand right now. So just this is for you to know some of the conditions that we use. Okay, you may not know them, and someone will use it. You think that he's speaking wrong English, but it's not. So let's continue reading, and we understand more. Someone in the back, is it readable from the back there? Yes, my man with the glasses. Can you read for us from here? Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Okay. Mm-hmm. Good. To summarize, this long sentence, paragraph, you should put in mind we have two different parts in the conditional sentence. The first part is the conditional clause, and the second part is the result clause. Okay, good. And what is the characteristic of the conditional clause? Yes, Aristide. With if, okay, apart from if, what can we also have? As long as, in the event that, madam, you see, you were saying we always have if. We can have something different from if. As long as, in the event that, okay? Yes, Mr. Fofana. Oh, you are talking about beginning by the result clause before that. Okay, you are in advance. Okay, yes. Let's go step by step. It's true what you're saying, but this is the next topic. Okay, so have it in mind. We have two parts in the sentence in the conditional. Okay, the part that starts by if or as long as or in the event that. This part is called conditional clause. And the second part is the result clause. Okay, is the effect of the first part. Okay, this is the grammatical theory. We need something practical. Okay, so let's keep on reading. Someone in the middle, madam, can you keep on reading? Exactly.
Look at sentences A and B below. Do they have the same meaning? A. She will pass the class if she studies and does her homework. B. If she studies and does her homework, she will pass the class.
Good. So can you reply to the question asked above? Do they have the same meaning? This is the question. Yes. What is the answer? No, let her give the reply. Do they have the same meaning? Both sentences? Yes or no? This is a yes.
She will pass the class if she studies and does her homework. The first. And the second, if she studies and does her homework, she will pass the class. It's the same.
Okay, the same sentence. Okay. Mr. Fufana was talking the same meaning, not grammatically the same. Oh, yes. So what is the difference? Uh-huh. Okay. Does it change the meaning of the sentence? The structure. Okay. Okay. The most important is the meaning of the sentence. Does not change. Okay. But you make a good notice of it. When you make the inversion, you have to put the comma when you start by the result clause. We start by the conditional clause. You need to put the comma before the result. Okay? And when you start by the result clause, there's no comma. The structure, the construction. Two clauses. Okay. This is the difference. Are you okay with that? Is it clear? Good. So is stated. Notice what you are saying. Madam, read, please. Read louder. Oh, oh.
Notice that if the conditional clause comes first, it's followed by a comma.
Okay.
The comma is not needed when the result clause is first in the conditional sentence. Sentence A. Some teachers may already be familiar with several ways of specifying conditional structure, such as the zero, first, second, and third conditional or systems that focus on real and irreal states along with the conditional times or functions. In real past conditional, timeless functional conditional. Don't worry, advanced knowledge of conditional classification seems isn't needed to successfully use the morph activities in your classroom.
Okay. You are not concerned by this. Okay, good. So you see, it's not complicated. We use the conditional. We have two clauses. Okay, the result and the conditional one. You start by if. You know that you are using the conditional clause first. You need to put a comma, and then the result one you come. Now, how to build it with the present, the future, the past conditional, the present conditional. To build it, you need to have it in mind that the construction will depend on the context. So we are going to understand more. Listen to one video which is talking about this. And for the future, okay, before getting to the video, I know you are dynamic students, so you have all this information before you get into this place. So let me know what you know about the construction.
First condition. He said it before starting the talk. Yes, sir. Come on.
We have if plus the present simple. Then about the result clause, we have the present simple or the future. You can use the present simple or
Depending on the
depending on the context.
here we talk of facts. Okay. So we use if plus present simple plus present simple, comma, and then for the result we have the future or the present simple when it's a fact. Okay, good. Second conditional. Not you, someone else. Second conditional. Just one that. If plus preterite. Okay. Comma. Use grammatical words. We have just seen clauses. So use them. Show me that you have understood. Yes. Yeah. How do we call it? The first sentence with it. The conditional clause. Go with the conditional clause. Conditional. Okay. Yes, come on. The result clause. Yes. Okay. Would plus the present simple of the verb. Are you sure it's the present simple of the verb? Infinitive, not present simple. Infinitive without two. Okay. Good. And the last one, the third conditional. Someone in the middle here. Third conditional, not you. Not you again. Others. Say it. Let's interact. Yes, Mr. Fofana. Jump into
I think
yes.
I think it will be in the first part,
Okay.
as we call it, conditional part. You have the past perfect,
Past perfect.
comma, and in the result part you have the conditional past.
Conditional. Past conditional.
Past conditional.
Okay. How do you form it?
Example,
How do you form the past?
You form before
would plus have
Plus have.
plus the past perfect of the verb.
You are missing things. Would plus past perfect. No.
Would plus
Have plus past perfect. No. Past participle. Yes. Now it is correct. Past participle. Past participle. So would plus have plus past participle. Yes. Now it's correct. Repeat.
Okay, good. I think we have enough. Okay, so go back on your platform. You have all the resources there. Let's see the video. The woman is speaking about that. Do you hear in the back there? Okay, good. You see, we have more resources and more content in this video.
Very interesting and very, let's say, instructive. Okay, the woman gave you some of the information I didn't give it here, and it's not even in the slide. You want to change that? She's a good teacher. Yeah, she's a very good teacher. So please go. Yeah, it's on right. I put it on the platform for coming. So please go back at home and browse it. Take your time and listen to it. We don't have enough time for that. Okay. We try to understand what is essential for us to understand how to use the conditional. You see, she gave you more information about different part of conditional that we can use, but not something you are, let's say, used to it. But it does happen. It's something that we have. Critical thinking. I told you, for those who were here last time, that the, the writing session is based on critical thinking. The writing session, it's based on critical thinking. Yes, it's a base. You take one and you pass it on. Take one and pass it on. Okay? The writing session is based on critical thinking. For you not to be off subject. You understand? To be off subject. I give you my topic on, let's say, active listening. I give you a topic on active listening, and you begin to talk about bicycle. You understand? It's not something that you should look for your personal information and put it there. No. No. If you are doing the writing based on critical thinking, this means that you came in class, you read the resources on critical thinking, and based on those resources, you are writing the essay. If you give your personal information, you'll be off subject. And off subject will be graded from 10, when others will be graded from 20. And within the 10, I remove the point from all the mistakes and everything. You see that you want to remain. So please read the resources. As soon as I see that you are off subject, I'll not read it again. Yes, this is the way to catch those who are not coming to class. Yes. Everyone has the resources for critical thinking. Okay. It's not very nice because the photocopy, I don't know if it's readable. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes, but here you want that kind of here. So, it's not readable. Yes, it's online, but here I can read it myself. Let me see the resource here. This is what I was saying. So please, we have the resources on here. Yes, from here we can read it a bit. Okay. Moving through cultures. In Unit 1, we explore what is
meant by the term culture, okay? And we looked at some ways in which values vary between cultures. In order to develop intercultural competence, a person needs to start from a position of understanding him or herself as a culture being. Only by being clear who you are and what cultures you belong to can you understand how you relate to people from other cultures. The identities wheel activity was designed to help you think about these issues and to call attention to the fact that you move from through multiple microcultures in your day-to-day life. Please share with other participants in the course your experience of moving between the different microcultures to which you belong. When you write, address these questions. First, in one or two sentences, describe two or three of the microcultures that you move between in your life. Is there one microculture where you feel like you change aspect of yourself to fit in? Is there one of is there one where you feel particularly at home? Okay, this is a kind of assignment we are going to try to do to understand how we could move through cultures. Okay, we are asked to understand that we are cultural being. Okay, how do you understand this? For we, yes, sir.
When we say we are cultural beings,
Yes.
this means whatever you do, any activities that you normally do is according to a culture,
Okay.
or you must follow a culture. So whatever, either we accept it or not, we normally live according to a culture, a particular culture.
Okay. Yes. Do you understand what he's saying? Someone should come. Yes, Mr. Fufana, you want to come in again? Yes. I like this. We are the results of our culture. We are the result of our culture. Okay. Good. Someone in the back. I asked if you understand. Someone said no. Raise your hand boldly and say, I don't understand. And yes, it's Madam. Okay. Yes, she said she did not understand. Madam, do you understand what Mr. Assamoi said? We try to explain. Okay, you understand somehow. Mr. Assamoi said we are result of our outcome. Okay, it's very clear. Try to explain to Madam in the back. Yes, this is clear to you. We are here to that. So tell her something. Come again. What we do, what we think. What we do, what we think, it means over confession. Okay. It depends on our culture. Okay. What we eat also. Okay. What you believe. Okay. What you believe. What you think. The way you dress. What you do. Okay. So everything is related. We are the result of our culture. Okay. When we see people here in Cote d'Ivoire, the way they dress, you can identify them from this particular tribe. The way they talk, okay? When we take people in Africa, if someone is speaking, you can easily identify. You go to church, you want to buy something. The way the people are speaking, you can say this guy's from Senegal. Why? Because of the accent, the nation of the voice, all over the world. Yes, the Ghanaian also, and the Liberian, and also the Nigerian. Easily you can identify them by the way. Okay, good. So we are all cultural beings.
They are the result of our culture. Okay? So we have so different microcultures which define people. We talk of microcultures. We were not here, but we talk of microcultures. We talk of the wheel culture, the identity wheel. You remember identity wheel, where we have religion, we have belief, we have okay, good. So let's try to do the assignment. The assignment is saying first, in one of two sentences, describe two or three of the microcultures that you move between in your life. Okay. We're not going to write, but we can say it. Okay. Say it and be free. Someone should talk in the back. The woman in the back, they are not talking. That are you too sad? What is going on? We are getting to the celebration, so the children are waiting for gifts. You seem to be very sad. Why? Please just be free. No, madam in the back there. Mrs. Stewart, come on, do something. The first sentence, let's try to do something, okay? They are talking about microculture. Microculture. You are not here, but you want to say something. Okay, come on. So, yeah.
I don't know if someone can keep us up to date about
Microculture. Okay, you were here, microculture. Microculture. Yes, ma'am. You're smiling. I like your smile. Say it. And you have something in mind, you don't want to stop. Say it. Yes, sir. I see you. Come on.
when we are talking about microculture,
Microculture.
the first identity, what identify them, they are in the same from the same group of ethnic.
Okay.
Yeah. And the second one is people who have the same belief.
Okay.
The third, they behave the same way
Good.
and they think the same way.
Okay.
I think that's what I can remember.
Okay, this is what you remember. Okay. People could be defined by religion. Okay. This is one identity. And you can become yourself by the city where you live. The city, yes. A location, particular location. The city where they live. The way you want before this one who live in the border. In the border. Okay. Yeah. Okay. People living in the north of the country. Example. Okay. So you can be identified by the environment where you're living, for instance, as you saying. Okay. So those small things are for microcultures. Okay. Good. So in one or two sentences, describe two or three microcultures that you move between. Okay, this good. Is there one microculture where you feel like you change aspects of yourself to fit in? Yes.
Yes, of course. Even here,
Okay.
because
Say it.
I being a high context culture person, to fit in the low context culture, I had to change a lot of things for myself.
Oh, you're talking about high context, low context. Okay. Are you with us?
Yes.
We understand each other, but you understand what I'm saying? No, there's a woman in the back. She says she's lost with your high and low context.
Okay, I think that was the same thing that happened.
Speak louder, people do
Okay.
not hear.
When we saw the characteristics of low context culture and high context culture.
Yeah.
When I give an example of Cote d'Ivoire is in a high context culture. For instance, when an Ivorian said this pen is 1,000 CFA,
Yeah.
and an Ivorian wanted to ask for reduction, he will only say, "Can you see to the price?"
Mhm.
That is what an Ivorian would say. But an American will ask, "Can you please reduce the price?"
Okay.
So we see that there's a difference. This means people from a high context culture normally use some languages to understand each other.
Okay.
But people from the low context culture need explanation to understand people from other culture. So So this is the difference between the high context culture and the low context culture.
Oh yes, my man, you are with me. Great. One back again. He's reading my resources. You need to read.
I just want to add that
Yes.
in a high context,
Okay.
people, for instance, took the example of someone buying something to make a life bargain.
Okay.
Things can be reduced, but in a low cultural context, like a mentioned, they don't ask people to reduce. The price is on the board. You come. If you want to buy it, you buy.
I'm not agree
I
with
wanted
you
to come.
No, okay,
because
okay.
I'm asking you
Yeah.
to have reduction or discount. Yes, they like discount.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But Mr. Assamoi,
You want to
I
come
want
in?
to explain it.
You want to explain?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
You see, it's not only in buying something.
Yeah.
When you go to critical thinking has 7 abilities. So within that 7 ability, we have one that is called searching for alternatives to answer questions. Good. And then also in one of the tests that we wrote, I think one question came in that before a high context culture person can fit in a low context culture, the person needs some changes. You need to change some things about yourself before you can fit from high context culture to low context culture. So it's not only in buying, but in everyday, because many assumptions that we have today are attributed to attitude. And also, the critical thinking help us to be able to study people's attitude clearly. So we need to understand what is critical thinking itself. From there, we can now make the difference between the high context culture and the low context culture to be able to understand these two cultures.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Assamoi. Okay.
That's why
Yeah.
Mr.
Assamoi.
No, Mr. Obajan accent makes me believe that he's from Ghana.
Okay.
Yes.
Not
Yes. Okay. This is a supposition.
Yes.
Okay. This is assumption. Okay. It's assumption and it's assumption because you don't know the truth. Asking you, let me tell you the truth. It could be a kind of stereotype. Okay. Stereotype. Yes. Because you don't know the truth, you can ask it. Let me put it very simple. Okay. High context and low context for you to understand. Okay. American people, when you say something, you have to be very clear about what you are saying. They don't have to imagine, okay, what you are thinking. You have to say it clearly with words, okay? The word that you are going to use should be the word you help the person in front of you to understand clearly what you are saying. But we Africans, we use proverbs, we use gestures, okay? We use eye contact. We use eye contact. Your boy is doing something. The way you look at your boy, you understand that. Okay? You see, it's a difference. You don't need to talk much. You can use eye contact, you can use gestures, you can use proverbs to say something very simple. But the people in the environment will understand because this is the way you talk. This is low context people. A high context. Yes. So if I'm giving you a topic where I'm saying that you are from high context, give pieces of advice to one of the students to be in connection, in good interaction with the teacher. I gave you a subject like this, and you begin to talk about example in town where a student is good with this and this that. When I see things like that, I know that you are not reading the resources. You see, you'll be undergrade. This is why I'm saying to read the resources. It's reading the resources. It's not only in writing, even in speaking. Even in speaking. When you see the subject on the platform, it's speaking slash critical thinking. So I can take questions in the critical thinking. If you are learning it from here, so you should put it into practice. Okay, is it okay? Yes. Good. This is the resources that we have for today. The last question is there one where you feel particularly at home or here? If like you used to wear bubu, for instance, okay, you are from the north, and you go to somewhere like Saudi Arabia, people are wearing bubu. Okay, it's okay for you. You have no problem with that. So you feel at home. You feel like you're in the north here. You are the same. No one will stereotype you that this guy from this place or everyone is the same person. Like, because you have the same habits. Okay. So you see the importance of critical thinking for your personal life, for your work service, for everything. Okay? It's very important. It's not just for your English learning. Because you'll be working with someone at the office. It's not from the same tribe like you. Last time I gave a subject, last term I gave a subject of two people, one from the west of Cote d'Ivoire. Okay? He was I think he was the director of finance. Okay, was the director of finance. He's from the West. You know, the West people in Cote d'Ivoire, they talk too much. He's managing the money. Okay. No, the one managing the money is from the center. Okay. It could be about Leo or some. Okay. So they are not talkative. They don't talk too much. So he's managing the money. And the other guy is the director of the company. He's from the West. They are same. Both of them, they are working in the company. So anytime they have a market, they have to sign a contract. The director from the West is like a kind of, he's boasting himself that they have good contract. Everywhere he goes, he's talking about that. Okay. Meanwhile, they have competitors on the market. The time you realize the market is taken from them. Yes. Why? Because he's talking too much. Okay. He's talkative. Why? Because it's a result of his culture. That's the way they are. And he's reproaching the other guy being too secretive. Okay. Maybe he's into quotation, he's chopping the money of the company. This is why he's not talking, because he used to talk, but the guy is not talking. Why? Because he's from the center of the country, and their culture, they don't used to talk too much. And even is the accountant, he's managing the money of the company. You can come and disclose the content of the business to everyone. Even though you are the boss, the guy is an accountant. So it's come a kind of dispute among them. And they were in trouble. The guy was telling to the man that you, as the director of the company, you should not talk about everything just like that. Why? Because they do not understand their culture. So if you, as a critical thinker, I ask you to write a subject to give them advice, if you don't have any resources in critical thinking, how could you go about this kind of resource? You can't. You talk about using your personal information in town and you give me, yes, a result of this. You will be off subject. You understand? So you need to read the resources. Yes, come on.
In that question, I saw a question that said that between these two people,
Yes.
each one of them should be blamed for the company getting collapsed.
Yeah. Yeah. So because the company went on bankrupt. Yes, because of the behavior of the boss. He's always talking. They don't get contracts. The small contract they get, the guy is talking. Even the marquis is talking. At home, he's talking to his wife. Yes, the question is us, my people, who should be blamed?
Because the other guy is the human resource manager
Okay.
and then the director. So between both of them, who should be blamed?
Who should be blamed? Yes, you have the question.
Yes. I mean that the critical thinker, you speak like a critical thinker. The boss should be, because
the job the boss has is not normally the boss is a job that needs to be there. So somebody who talks too much has not been the director of the client.
Not only the manager, it's not the director of manager.
Is the manager?
Yes, yes, in the back. You want to say something? Yeah, come on. Sit down, please. Speak louder, sit down. He asked a question.
Yes,
Okay,
some people will blame the boss,
okay.
yes, but maybe because this boss is protected that he becomes the boss. If you understand that. That people who is on the secret, always secret. He's not the boss.
No, is that
Or maybe
something?
because of his
Secrecy.
yes, but this boss always talk. Maybe this person become the boss. You cannot say that this, I can say strategy is not very good because he's the boss.
Okay.
Has a beautiful place that, and the other one works for him.
Yeah.
I cannot say that it's really the boss.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Assamoi, you want to come?
Definitely with you. I think that
I did not say anything. I'm asking the question.
let you answer before asking the question.
Uh-huh.
Again, I was not here, 2 weeks before.
No, we did not discuss this issue. It's now that I'm talking about it. Yeah.
I feel that really, as a critical thinker, I think I should ask myself why the business went backward.
Yeah.
Why? Is it because the boss was talking too much? Because they lost, a market, or contracts? Or is it because the accountant didn't manage the business very well? That's always the question first. If you answer that it's because the boss was talking too much, he was disclosing, some information about the business, I would say that it's the blame has to be put on the boss, because I think that at his position, it should be a little bit secretive, to protect his concern, because his business is the business is in competition with other businesses,
Absolutely.
So every business is looking for information about the market, about other businesses. So everyone is protecting the information related to his business. So it is his duty, it's his responsibility to protect his business. So if the business collapses, first his responsibility is engaged.
Okay. Mr. Assamoi, thank you. I want to come. Okay, before you come in, I try to put the issue just like that, but it's like a kind of writing we are doing. As a critical thinker, what should you do to analyze it? Okay? To analyze according to the content of the information given. Because there was information given. Okay, the boss, his property, was talking too much everywhere. He found himself to be talking about the contract the company is going to sign. Maybe 10 people from this tribe, from this group of ethnic, they like boasting themselves. Okay, that they are someone somewhere. So they are signing contract with this boss, signing contract with this company. Meanwhile, the contract is not yet signed. Want to show off. Okay, by doing this, you don't know the people sitting in the environment. Information is the power. So one of the employees or the other company will be seated there, and you learn from it. You catch information and go there and tell them that those guys, they are in good, yeah, they are in good position. Look at what they are doing. They are some contract. Wow, which contract with who? They're going to try to make a kind of, they will scrutinize and they will see that the contract is not yet signed. They go behind you and they give money to the people, they get a contract back from you. Things can happen this way. Okay? So the subject will put the thing in this way that the boss was too much talkative and they begin to lose contract. What she said was not also bad. Maybe he knows how to define the company by being talkative. You know how to talk to people. Okay, you know how to make relationships. Okay, this is why you got a place being a boss, but it's not sufficient. You have to be, let's say, wise. Okay, so when you analyze all those things and conclude, you conclude by advising that as a critical thinker, you should not blame neither the boss nor the accountant. They should know each other, that they are not from the same tribe. Okay? If they know each other, the accountant will understand more the behavior of the boss. He's not going at once to, let's say, take a conclusion. This kind of guy cannot work in this company because he's too much talkative. As she said, he's the boss. He has some of the competencies. Being talkative can be good in a certain side, maybe bad in other side, but you have to take the middle of all those things. Have a critical thinker, not that you. Okay? So thank you very much. As I said, you want to come in, but I want to give you a little thing on the listening comprehension. The rest we get it online since we are getting to the end of it.
Because Edgar Allan Poe, people have been telling me that it's too much difficult. Yes. You have a question on the listening, critical thinking. Okay. As uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
Someone sees, for instance, in this way, how can he really, what judgment can he make someone
Do you understand the question? You understand? You understand what he's saying? You get a question? Okay, try to give a reply because it's not too much clear to my mind.
he said that he just land and he wanted to know how critical thinking can help him to know his place. In the first place,
Is it what you said?
in his culture.
Exactly. Okay. Ah, okay. I see.
I can answer that with the result of interaction culture.
Interaction of cultures. Okay. Okay. You are taking micro cultures from European and you are at it. You adapted yourself to the culture of other people. Why? Because of your condition of work. Maybe in your work they are asking people to be well dressed in suits and coats and are you going to take your clothes if you are from the center, for instance, your Baule clothes to put on you, or if you are a BA, are you going to your big clothes to put on you and go to work? They will sack you, man. Okay, so your blood to adapt. Okay, people around you are not studying critical thinking. Last time Mr. Arsenio came here at a conference, women conference, and he asked question to a woman here. I was in the back there, the way she would defend herself. I could understand that she did not study critical thinking. Okay, though she was in a narrow state for coming here, she was talking about the way she replied to the question. I didn't understand. The woman didn't understand the question the man asked. I did not want to come in to frustrate her, but so I gave an answer, but I did not talk about this issue. So you see, people outside, they did not do critical thinking. You did it. The way they will have a kind of stereotype on you will not frustrate you because today you study it and you know that people have different thoughts related to their culture. Okay? Because of the culture, who makes you a person, you are the result of a culture. You are a cultural being. Okay? Before being a human being, you are from a different, we are all from different culture. So what the people will think about you, you don't mind or you don't care because you are not from the same culture. You are different culture being. You understand my point? Yes. And you study today critical thinking. Yesterday you did not study. Maybe you'll be frustrated if someone says something against you. But today you study and you know that people, the way they think is a kind of stereotypes. And this thing happened here. People were troubled in Cote d'Ivoire because of the way people were stereotypes. Okay? The kind of where you have, they will say that you are from this tribe, you are from this tribe, and people were frustrated. You understand? But today you started this subject and you know that people think according to the place they are living, according to their religion, according to this and that. So you pay attention and you'll be more or less frustrated because you have in mind that all of us, we are not the same. We don't have the same thought. You get it? Yeah. So you are free in your mind. Thank you. It's time. That's what you told me. We started at 2:15, 1:15, sorry. Okay. So we have, let's say, 15 minutes more. Those who have to go back to work, you can go, please. You won't be blamed. But we have to finish with our listening comprehension. Yes, we have 15 minutes more. Okay, so please make the better. Okay, the woman is trying to explain the there is one video before this one, and she's trying to explain what happened in the video. Okay, if you look at it like that, you won't really catch it. And she's trying to explain. So this video is a second one. The first one is what I'm going to play. When we finish the first one, you go on this one to understand very well what the first video is about. Okay? Okay. So the first video is this one. Okay, it's long, 15 minutes. Do you hear the English? Not very well. Okay. So the second video is the explanation of this one. The woman is taking her time to explain what is inside. So from the second video, you have a best understanding of the first one. But please go online and see the video and view the video, and you understand more. So yes, on the remote, this one is better. Okay, you can get some words different from the first one. Okay, this one is easier. The first one, the remote is easier. Okay, okay, okay.